Hello, acting community. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas if you're watching this in real time. Winter jackets are on. I just bought a wonky Christmas tree, which I'm going to decorate soon once I pick my daughter up from school. But I have just taught a Zoom drop-in, repetition and actors workshop, and I just wanted to pop on and reflect what we explored and discovered and my reflections. I always have reflections after class. I think when I stop having reflections, when I stop learning, then it's the moment I stop teaching because I'm not inspired anymore. And yeah, and certainly in the drop-in sessions, which is open to all actors. The Actors Workshop is a class that's open to all actors. You can choose to work on a scene, you can choose to work on improv, working with an unknown text. You can come and do a self-tape, you can work on an audition. So it's really open. Whether you've got Meisner training or not. Obviously my for those watching that don't know me, my background is in Meisner. I started training in the Meisner technique in 2006 at the Actors Temple, studied under Tom Radcliffe, who was a direct student of Sanford Meisner, and I started teaching at the Actors Temple around about 2014. And the Actors Temple closed when the pandemic hit, and I've been developing my own classes and my own way of doing it, really. I'm not teaching for a school per se. It is my own teaching that's coming from my own heart. And these drop-ins, I'm basically giving people an opportunity to come with what they want to work on. So yes, scene work, but what's their intention behind it? You're working on this scene. What are you coming here to give? What are you coming here to bring? What are you coming here to gain? And you know, it could be something like, so a couple of the actresses that I was working with today, the formulaic process with the how we approach from a Meisner technique point of view. Scene work, another actress with no Meisner training whatsoever. They are working together, and her intention is to find instinctual freedom, to play more, make surprising choices. So also obviously two separate intentions, but there is a inequality almost, if that's the right terminology, within the two intentions. There's a coming together of the two intentions. Obviously the process of the Meisner technique in its form as Sandy taught it is to get you to a place of instinctual freedom in a scene anyway, even though there is a formula, a structure and a process to follow. But what I've found really interesting is actors coming to the drop-ins without the years of Meisner training, to be dropped in to the early stages of the Meisner work. It can be very confusing. And I've really enjoyed and been open to, in my drop-ins, hearing where the actor is and allowing them to intuitively find what is working for them right now at the stage they're at right now. Not you need to do this and this to get to this place, and actually dropping the rule book and working with where you are right now and giving you a little challenge where you need to get to next, rather than working from a place of correcting everything from an idea of how I think it should be. And I found just this dance with the actor in a way that a great director would work with you. The kind of the listening between all of us as a collective, and the dynamic is unearthing kind of wonderful wisdom and learnings in the space in between the practical stuff that we're doing. And yeah, and I think really, I suppose what I'm taking away from that, and my message, what I want to give you actors right now, what's coming from the heart, is just to notice and acknowledge your journey right now as an actor. Where are you? What do you think you need as opposed to what you really need? So question. So you might say, I just want to play. Okay, ask yourself, what does that mean? What does it mean to play? Why and what does that mean is your two greatest questions as actors, whether you apply it to yourself, scene work, where you are right now. Use those questions when you're going to class, when you're going to an audition and you want to ask questions, simple questions about the scene. Kind of, you know, why am I here? Why am I at this class right now? What do I want? And what does that mean to me? Can bring about a deeper clarity rather than kind of what the head thinks you want, because actually who you are is much deeper than who you think you are. Happy Friday reflections if you're watching this in real time, and yes, and if I don't see you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas.